Hey, this is editing King Cat. I really wanted, before we get into the video, go support Incandescent Games on YouTube, on, I think it's Kickstarter, and he's even got a Discord you can go participate in as well. I will link his YouTube channel and the video, the main one that I watched, along with the Steam page. And you can find the Discord throughout those links, and the Kickstarter throughout those links as well. I won't link the Kickstarter here myself, or the Discord. I just don't feel like that would be, I don't know, I don't feel like that would be right. But I will be linking the main three things. Please go support Incandescent Games. Before this video starts, go support Incandescent Games. This is an amazing project. Amazing. And the amount of time he spent, 5 years working on this. It's insane. Go show him some love. Tell him that King Cat sent you. Because you gotta support anyone you can, including the game developers. So yeah, that's just a little interruption there. Hope you don't mind. What's up, guys? Welcome to PlanetSmith. Seems like a strange and unique game, right? Especially from my first proper comeback video. But there's a reason I chose this specific game. You can already probably tell a little bit. It's a planet there. It looks kind of blocky, but it's not Minecraft. Let me just click here in a new world. I'll do survival, large Earth-like seed. Ooh, what do we name this? Let's name it Artemis. Artemis. Like the Artemis 2 mission that just happened. Seed. I don't know. Let's go with a random seed. Create. So it's pretty much hopping straight into it. So yeah. The first thing you guys can tell is that the game is pretty much Minecraft. Like you probably saw in the menu, it's a planet. What does that work? Well, check out Incandescent Games, because they're the guys that actually made this interesting concept of a game. It's pretty much No Man's Sky, kind of sort of fused with Minecraft. And the thing you'll notice instantly here, hexagonal blocks. Little lag here, just to be expected. It is also a demo, so this is like not the best optimized, especially for my local computer. But that's fine. It's completely fine. Completely fine. Now, you don't punch a tree in this game. See, I can punch a tree all I want. It will not budge. It will break, but I won't get anything from it. So I'm not gonna waste my time doing that. How you actually do stuff, well, there's a little manual here. So yeah, you punch leaves to get sticks. You punch the dirt, like the ground, to get rocks. Then you use 5 sticks to get a campfire, which is pretty much the crafting table. And then with that, you can either make a spear kind of thing or an axe. So yeah, it's actually a bit more complicated to get us a head start. So we'll start do it because now I did do a slight playtest to see how this would work. Oh yeah, from up here, Now, it's kind of hard to see the curvature of the planet, but the smaller planet options, it's much more noticeable to see the curvature. And actually, if you go check out Incandescent Games' most recent video on how he spent 5 years on this project, you'll see the reason they chose hexagons is because that's what allows for the actual spherical planet shape the best. Because regular, like, squares, like cubes, those like blocks, would actually make it quite difficult. So, doing hexagons. Because hexagons allow for a better, more proper spherical shape, which is what you kind of want in a planet. You know? Which is good. Yeah, you do want that in a planet. I'm not looking, this isn't the tour. Do remember, this is a demo. A free demo. It's actually available on Steam right now. So if you want to go support out Incandescent Games, I guess go wishlist the game, right? Maybe even play the demo. Give some feedback on how they could improve it. Because feedback is always good, I feel. Okay, now. Here. Yeah, there we go. See? Now let's get to it. Boom. Yeah. Okay. Boom. Wait. No. Yes. No. Yaha! Boom. You see? Build. Not the most, interesting or creative crafting system. I do hope that they make it more creative, so it's not just clicking buttons on a screen, having the resources you want, clicking buttons on a screen, and appears in your inventory. It's kind of how Ark is, and I'm not like, I don't disagree with that style. I think it's a very just straightforward way to do crafting. Especially since any system that's similar to Minecraft would immediately be seen as copying Minecraft. Which is unfortunate, because Minecraft has a very interesting crafting system. Where you actually have to, like, memorize a pattern, like a schematic kind of deal. Opposed to just getting the resources, clicking a button. However, for what they're going for, this is going to work perfectly fine. I don't think it'll ruin the game in any way. But I do think the game could do with a little bit more creativity in the crafting system. However, so I actually want to show off the sphericalness of the planet. You see in the bottom right, here, it's actually like a mini map. And you can see it's not the Earth, but it's the planet we're on, the Earth-like planet. And if you actually notice very carefully as I move, the globe will move with our red arrow that you'll see down there in like an island sort of deal. So I guess we're in Australia, which I guess I'm not surprised. It's very deserty, and there are some emus. So we are currently on the equivalent to Australia on this little planet. But if you see in the bottom left, there's your health and your hunger as well. From what I do know of this early demo, hunting isn't the most convenient. But again, we can't blame Incandescent Games. This is the first, like, they officially released this demo within a month ago, if I'm not mistaken. I could be a little bit wrong. Now watch. You'll see what I mean when I say the hunting is a mixed bag. Yeah, see? It's got that spear lodged into it, and it's just gonna keep running and running. I think. I'm not even sure where it went. Yeah, see that? So there is a slight problem. There he is. I feel like with the hunting. Ah! Give me my spear back. Hey! I spent 2 good sticks on that thing. Get back here! Wow. Okay. Much easier to run and hit with a axe than it is to use the spear. Although, to be fair, it's called a digging stick. I guess its purpose is to help you get flint easier. And I'll be honest, it looks like a spear. You can throw it like a spear. It might as well be a spear, you know? You even hold it like a spear, you know? So, you know, if it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it ought to be a duck. Just how the cookie crumples, if you will. Now, see, it's becoming night. Night is not fun, because there's scary things that come out at night, just like in Minecraft, except it's much more difficult. There we go, we found spawn. We found our campfire. So, what we can now do, I've actually not done this when I was testing. Boom. We can cook our meat. I might have burnt it. Okay. So this is actually a unique system for the cooking. So it's not just you clicking a button and getting meat. So you see that? You see that bad boy here? Yeah. Here we go. Got some meat. So what we are going to do is basically become Columbus. Discover the entire planet. And then, oh, boom. Was that it? Did I get something in return? I'm gonna die of starvation before something else kills me. Clearly. Now that works like a beacon though. That's actually wonderful. Some of the animals glow at night, which is kind of handy. So let's go ahead, chase after him. He's gonna keep running. He's a little coward. See, keeps going. This is one of the people. This is a problem I've seen vocalized quite a lot so far from the Steam feedback and reviews. But the deers are running quite far away. So it seems you'll have an easier time with the emus. So we gotta remember this is a demo. It's not fully finished. So, of course, it's gonna be a little glitches in the system like that. Very beautiful though, for a voxel game made of hexagonal planets. But, see that guy right there? Yeah, that guy's a threat. Haha, he's dead though. Because he wasn't smart. Got some metal scraps now. Is that a deer? I think that is. Oh! at that. Oh, and he's still running. That's why I don't try and chase after the deers. So, very simplistic game, if you really think about it. It's very Minecraft-like, though. But also, the fact you're on a literal planet. And he said in the video, I will link that video in the description, along with his Steam page for the game. He said in the video that the plans were there'd be other planets and you'd have space travel. You know, because spherical planets, imagine space travel with these spherical planets in the survival game. So, you know, it was pretty easy slam dunk for most people, including me. I was immediately invested when I heard about it. And I knew I just kind of had to make a video on it, because I think this deserves much more attention than it's actually got currently. So, we're going to try and... this is very... I feel like the cooking system isn't as intuitive as it ought to be. Yeah, the cooking system is just not as intuitive as you can tell. This is fine. This is acceptable. This is not the end of the world, as some of you may think. It's actually not. You'll probably have noticed already. It's got the Minecraft gravity physics logic. In fact, I don't even know if the sand can fall. I think it's the sand. Let's try it out. Okay. Moment of truth. Yeah, so it actually goes all the way in terms of the Minecraft logic. All the blocks can float. Hexagonal blocks, which I guess they're building blocks, so I guess they would be considered blocks technically. Technically, it's not wrong for blocks, because all building blocks are building blocks, no matter what shape they are. Like, think of Legos. Some Legos are circular, or not circular, cylinders, and so I think that's pretty fair. These are building blocks, so we can call them blocks. Now, the only current equipment we have is a leather. We need pelt for that. I'm not sure how to get pelt. I'm not sure how to get fibers or primitive axe. What is this? Rope. So yeah, I'm not quite sure how to get fibers. Stick. You can make stick. A boss beacon. Building. Okay. Chest. Rope. Fibers. So yeah, not the most intuitive. However, again, early demo. We're still trying things out. It's not fully complete. Is that a baby? Oh, he's gone now. I would like to show off the circular planet a lot more. I kind of can't. There's no boats, actually, as far as I could see. Got a good look here. Is there boats? What is that? No, that's dough. Anyone want some dough? Chestplate, greaves, boots, bracers, and a helmet. How convenient. Plenty of blocks here, though. So if you wanted to make something look pretty, you definitely could. This has certainly got some freedoms with it. And then we got a barrel, a chest, a bed, and a slab chest. Not even Minecraft offers slab chests in the bed. So I'm not even sure how to make fiber. So only need wood. Once we get enough wood, we can actually build a little homestead, if you will. little homestead. That's nice. Ooh, it's a big deer. He's mine. Mine. Yes! Murder him. He's gone. Now we can actually try and figure out how to do this correctly. Okay. We put that in there. What do we, like, pull it out? Okay. Oh! Did I get it? I got coal. I got coal. Is that good? I got coal. Ooh, I got coal. Look at me. Look at me. I'm on the naughty list. I got some coal. Oh, and we survived the first night. I think it's coming dawn. It's amazing. I think. So look at us. We survived the first night. This is also not a first person, by the way. Yeah, this is the most you're getting if you want a first person. It's pretty much the creator's own avatar. It's the universal avatar. Incandescent Games. But let's not complain, because this is a pretty cool game. And he spent 5 years, and we got this so far. And so imagine this with a few more tweaks, and then a few updates, like with space travel. Then we got a proper little success story on our hands. Ooh, look at that! He's dead. Huh? You thought you could kill me? I'm the one with coal. I'm like Cole, the master of the earth. I'm gonna do a spinjitzu on you. Yeah, I'm scary like that. I'm not, but for the sake of the humor, I think I am. Fibers. How? I do wish I could tell you how to get fibers, like how to get the stuff you don't know how to craft. I think that would be a good addition to add, if I'm gonna be honest. Okay, but let's build some planks. And let's get a little bit of this. Build a door. Yeah. Look at this. You really want to this makes this. Where's my map? Yes. We're gonna need some blocks. Would you look at that? Our own humble abode. This is amazing. We got a little dirt here we can put for like a little pathway. Ooh, yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Perfect. Even got a little pathway with a little bit of shade too. Absolutely amazing. Plenty of wood. I actually like that. I'm a fan of that. Deforestation. Okay, we're gonna plop down a little bit of sand here. A little bit of terraforming. A little bit of terraforming. Not too bad. Not too bad. Look at this. Don't mind the fact the roof's gone in the animation. It's clearly right here. So, oh, okay. Now we're in the wall. Let's be more. Let's get more convenient for you guys. Oh yeah. So, I'm currently starving right now. If you look to your bottom left. So, I'm gonna start taking damage, I assume. Okay. Now, how do I plant seeds? They just pop, they just go right in there. Oh, yeah, what did I just say? Oh, no. I haven't even made a bed. Well, I'm like right next to spawn. I should be fine, I think. A bed. I need fibers and rope. Well, rope is made from fibers. How do I get fibers? Oh no. Oh. No! Well, we must respawn. Oh, perfect. I'm still on the same general area. I mean, if I look in this general direction, I will finally look at it. And if you want to find it, right, this is the general direction. Yeah, that's right. Look at your bottom right. You see that landmass. That way. So we're still on the Australia out of this place. Ooh. Isn't time lost? Don't worry. I have to see the light once it comes tonight, right? So no desert. I know I was in the desert, so this is weird. Actually, I can see the light, even with my festivals. So, light. That will help me a great deal. You found my home! Planted seeds. Okay, let's get in here. Be safe for the night. This, I did survive. That's great. I, however, do not know how to use saltpeter. I don't know how to get fiber or the other thing I was needing. Let's see. Right. For a bed, I need fiber. I don't know how to get fiber. Oh, yeah, I can make a barrel. Ooh, I can make a chest. Well, you know, don't mind if I do. Just a joke. Yeah. I also don't know how to get pelt. Fiber and pelt. So we definitely, I definitely think, hey, Incandescent Games, if you're watching this, you should. I like what you're doing with this, because yeah, it's straightforward, you know, because it's pretty obvious you're not going to get wood from punching trees, especially once you read this. I recommend reading this. If you play the game, read the pamphlet. But because Incandescent Games, if you are watching this, I think you ought to show how to get fibers and whatnot in pelt. Unless I was doing it wrong, I very well could have. I could not find any pelt after killing animals, and you saw I did kill a bunch of animals. But the big thing for me is fiber. I am unsure how to get fiber, so we could maybe in a few of the next updates coming up, maybe not clarify, but definitely show how to get fiber, make it more like obvious. Like, it doesn't have to be in your face, obvious, like the survival guide, but you should definitely do something that looks like something unique that will make players want to do something to it, like attack it, or not attack it, like destroy it, or something. And then have that be like, that's the fiber. So they associate this something with fiber. That's a little detail that ought to help. And overall, I think the crafting system, I don't want to say it's boring, because it's straightforward, it works. A lot of games do the same exact style of crafting, but I do like a little bit more uniqueness. It doesn't have to be like Minecraft with a table, but a little bit more uniqueness goes a long way, especially with creativity. What I really like is the cooking system. It's very unique from what I've seen from most games. Very unique cooking system. I don't think I've seen this in most games. Of course, you could be drawing this inspiration from some game that I am unaware of, but as far as I'm aware, this is a very unique cooking system. Very difficult to learn. Maybe make it easier to understand. Maybe include something with the pamphlet with the cooking system, survival guide. But for the most part, great. I love what you're doing with the creativity here. I love it. And I can't wait to see what you do for the other planets and the space travel, bro. So, that's all for this episode. That's all for this episode. If y'all would like to see more, then just like this video, and I'll know you'll definitely want to see more. Because I will definitely be doing more videos on PlanetSmith as updates come through. Either way, I am a big fan of the concept. And not only am I a big fan of the concept, I love how you're doing it. Keep up the great work. Don't ever get well, I guess that's... You can be unmotivated at times, but don't ever give up. Don't ever give up on this amazing idea, this amazing project. Because everything I've seen so far shows passion, and a lot of it creativity, both from the videos you've done on it, and then also just playing the game itself, it shows, for sure. Especially with this entire menu here. I think this menu showcases it the best. And you're in this menu a lot. It's a great way to showcase the creativity, because you're in this menu a lot. We only need wood. We only need wood. And thanks for watching. And now that we're back to the main menu, thanks for watching. Doodaloo.